Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, home to the Liberty Flames, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this clash and filling up this stadium quickly. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from Conference USA, the Liberty Flames. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. We'll put total leather and we'll get started. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the Liberty Flames will be in a hole thanks to that short return. And here he comes, hardened and battle-scarred and ready to get a new season started.
This guy's had a lot of ups and downs. He's fought through injuries throughout his career. And how good does it feel as a senior now, being a leader on this team, taking the field for one more run this year?
Right, it's so nice to have a guy like this you know you can trust. You know exactly what you're getting. He knows the playbook, knows the program, a guy you can believe in.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Starting to feel a little pressure. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback? And the Flames getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lucas. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5. The Flames are on the move. Now he's looking to throw it. Quick strike complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Offense in a split backfield. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Flames will punt it away on 4th down. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. The Astronauts offense will go to work for the first time. The offense set for a 1st down play. On the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And on 2nd down for this offense. They'll run the option. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. On the option. Now the toss. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Astronauts send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense set on 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle. The Flames get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Might be looking to run. Open space at the 25. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Goes to the option. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. He's up to 47 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Caught on the outside. It's Blue. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown play.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Georgia is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join Matthew Stafford and Stetson Bennett among the greats to play in Athens. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They'll run it. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Grabbed behind the line, it's York. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Astronauts are moving quickly down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. This offense has a 2nd down plan. Using his legs, it's made. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Astronauts have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the big fullback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. The option look. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Trying play action. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Astronauts will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Going to the ground. On the move at the 30. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. First down to start the drive after the break. Might as well give it to him again.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Looking to throw, it's Salter. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. He's open on the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. First down here for the offense. He'll do it himself. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Off play action. Finds his tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get outside. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Liberty.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now on second down. Trying to move them on the counter. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Here comes the option. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. On the option. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Astronauts have their offense in high gear. On the option. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. The Astronauts come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. The play action fake. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. On the option. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Now on 2nd and short after that pickup. Goes to the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on 4th down. He'll pull it on the read. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That's some old-school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. That gives him 54 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Flames are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Quarterback on the keeper. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Salter. It's complete to the right. And the ball's loose. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player. But, man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing the turnover.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Running back goes in motion. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air.
And there you see the arm talent by the quarterback. Throwing a curl route into zone coverage, you've got to get the ball there quickly. And you saw the cannon this QB has.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Astronauts!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up by 24 over Akron.
Dropping back, it's Salter. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Touchdown, Flames. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking for room, it's O'Neal. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Grab near the sticks. It's Mobley. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day so far there today in Lynchburg. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at the Bill Arthur L. Williams Stadium.
Just about set for the second half kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. He'll ride his man on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. The option look. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. From the shotgun, the inside give. Keeps the legs moving. And he used that patented spin move to pick up a few extra yards. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to pass, it's Salter. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw for it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. And the Flames are flying down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run the option. He'll toss it.
physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. First down for this offense. Here comes the option. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. On the option. Still running at the 40. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. On the option. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Astronauts will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Goes to the option. Hard running there. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. He's up to 113 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Mobley. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Lucas. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
As a defense, you don't want to give up big plays. You did there, but the good thing is you kept him out of the end zone. Now you got a chance to make a goal line stand, get some momentum back, get the ball back to your offense.
They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. Go straight ahead. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders. And touchdown Flames! And the pummeling has started.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. The offense lining up for a first down play. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Liberty! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Looking for a productive play on first down. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And that is the final play of the quarter, and guys, Liberty has the lead here. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On second down, he'll let it fly. That's caught. It's Schwartz. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Astronauts line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Shakes off a tackler. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He'll ride his man on the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And 3rd and long, and the offense goes with a little play action. I don't know why the threat of the run. I'm not scared by that. You can tell the defense doesn't honor it, doesn't buy it, flies by the line, gets to the quarterback, gets the big 3rd down stop.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. The receiver was doubled, and they picked it off.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats and get the INT. Nice job by this team.
Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this.
Got a lot of running room. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. Touchdown, Flames! And the punishment has been extended.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air on 1st down. Fires into traffic, picked off. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead. We bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. The option look. He'll toss it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Arkansas State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Jonesboro for some time. They're up by 31 over the Pandas. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
The Astronauts will punt this one away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Fair catch is called for. You want to make sure that you field it cleanly in rainy weather like this. Power football with the run. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll put the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. Discards a man. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Makes one man miss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The give to the tailback. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. The Flames are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the ball is intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Got a man, it's Coates. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. On second down, he's looking downfield. Makes his connection. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to get the first through the air. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's York.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where you're throwing the football. You cannot eyeball wide receivers. So great job by the quarterback using his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. He's got the back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Astronauts will line it up on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. He wants to throw it again. On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Off the play fake. They're bringing heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe of the 48.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation. Hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Pass interference, defense.
The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Buys a little extra time. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.